appreciate you being here, since this program is optional and discusses best practices for your consideration. If you were thinking of adopting any of them, please make sure to review the requirements in your area/region with your broker, branch manager, or manager, including those related to contacting consumers. We do want to highlight the importance of the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, better known as TCPA. The general rules are that it's okay to call people if the person recently gave you their phone number, but remember to check the DNC list regularly if they haven't spoken to that person in a while. You will also want to check the DNC list anytime you don't have permission. Automated calling/texting platforms should never be used. Pre-recorded messages and artificial voices should never be used. You will be personally liable for any violations of the TCPA. We'll mention the TCPA a few times throughout this presentation. Log into Desk at mycbdesk.com and click on the MoxiWorks tile. Click on MoxiPresent in the top navigation bar. Click the Create New button at the top right corner here. You will be provided with a few different presentation types. Select Seller, then select Coldwell Banker Brokerage Templates from the dropdown. Since we aim to incorporate comps, let's opt for the option labeled Seller Presentation. Choose the presentation that aligns best with your region. We suggest using either the subject property's address or the client's name for the presentation name. Just be aware that when shared with the client, they will be able to see the name. In the Listing Source section, it should default to your primary multiple listing service. If you don't see it, contact your office staff for help in correcting this to access multiple listing service data in Moxie. Select how you want square footage compared in your presentation. The subject properties and comparable properties square footage will display based on your selection. Once you're done, hit Create. It may take a few seconds to load while your presentation is being created. Now you can start progressing through the steps to create a listing presentation. There are two ways that you can populate the subject property data. You can either import data using the multiple listing service number from the last time the property was on the market, or you can enter the information manually. First, let's demonstrate how to import data using the multiple listing service number. Enter the number and then click on Copy. You'll notice that the property information loads from the last time the property was on the market. It's crucial to verify all the information to ensure its accuracy. There might have been additions to the home or significant upgrades made. If any updates are needed, you can make them manually. An image will be uploaded directly from the multiple listing service, but you cannot use that photo without written permission from the listing agent. Instead, please upload your own photo or proceed to replace it with the default image. Another method to input property information is manually. Having more information is preferable, and it's essential to provide the property's address in the location section. It's strongly advised to input the property type, beds, baths, and square footage. If possible, upload an image of the subject property that you have rights to use in the top right corner. Otherwise, you can use the default image. After completing all the necessary information for your subject property, scroll to the bottom and click Continue to proceed to the Search tab, where you will select your comps.